From TomBerkenmeyer.com with the utmost love and respect for all of you. Here it is. Excuses or results? Pick one. You can't have both. It's one or the other. Do you want excuses more than you want results, or results more than excuses? Every fact of a scenario is all about your perspective, and that perspective is going to be different from person to person, but there's two basic general perspectives. So every fact of a scenario is all about perspective. What is your perspective? A fact of a scenario is either a perfect excuse to quit or not do the thing that you need to do to get what you want, or the same fact of a scenario is a perfect reason why you must struggle and make the breakthrough so that you can get what you want. Whatever you're going through, that might be very tough, and I don't doubt for a moment that it's hard. Most of you are in extreme amounts of pain. Everybody, even people that are doing very well right now, have a history of some pretty intense pain. And there's people out there, I guarantee it, whatever your scenario is, whatever the facts are of your scenario, that maybe you don't have any control over those facts whatsoever, they just sort of happen to you, I guarantee you there's somebody else out there that had the same fact in their same scenario, relatable to yours, who made the breakthrough and changed everything. And I guarantee you there's somebody else, more commonly more people, who had the same fact in the same scenario, who used it as a perfect reason to quit. And now they're not, they're probably less, or they're more unhappy than they were before that. Things are even worse, because they tend to either get better or worse. They don't really truly stay the same. So which one of those examples do you want to attach yourself to? They're real world, real life examples. We live in a world of about 7 or 8 billion people. Whatever you're going through right now, somebody else has done it, and they've made the breakthrough and turned everything around. And whatever you're going through right now, somebody on the other side of that fence, they had the 180 perspective of that and quit. Stop doing the thing that they needed to do. Now they're even more miserable than they were before that experience. So which one do you want to attach yourself to, friend? Do you want to go for the breakthrough, or do you want to quit? What are the facts in your scenario? John C. Maxwell, one of my favorite authors and philosophers, said that life is about 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to what happens to you. So a challenge, the facts in your scenario, the hard facts that are tough to deal with, the setbacks, the struggles, it's all about perspective. What is your perspective? You gotta pick one. Excuses or results. You can't have both. So pick one. And then get the support that you need from other human beings and make some real human connections so that you're lifting each other up, or a group of people where you're all lifting each other up. That is so important. Don't go it alone. There's other people out there. You got to connect with them. Other people that are going through the same struggles that you are. You got to find those people. When you find that person, I mean, you're both going to be like, man, thought I was the only one. I'm so glad I found you. And you're going to have some really great conversations. And because you're both focused on a solution rather than emotional dumping, that's important to find in a partner, right? You're going to lift each other up to higher ground, both figuratively and literally. That's a beautiful thing. So get on that. But first, you got to make that decision, excuses or results, because you can't have both. You got to pick one. And once you know what you want, hopefully you pick results, then you're going to start focusing on that. And you're going to relentlessly search for whatever it is that you need to make on those discoveries that you need to make to be able to get what you want. And a big part of that is going to be some human connections, the right human nurturing connections that bring out the best in you. Hope that made sense. And if you're stuck looking for something, for a solution to your problems, get a hold of me. I got something. It's a home-based business. It's helped a lot of people. I don't know if this is for you or not. It might be. Find out about it. I got my own groups going, private groups on Facebook, where people lift each other up. And it's a beautiful thing. Take care.